Alright, I'm back. And we got a good one. We got Love and Ritual from Great Notion. So you can see here, we got some dudes in cloaks with their hands to the sky around a fire here. And let's see if we got any additional information of any sort. 7% ABV IPA. And that looks like about the extent of it. This one's out of Portland, Oregon. And on top it says Hops and Prayers. Hops and Prayers, September 8th, 2021. So let's crack this open, see what it's all about. We have ourselves our Great Notion glass here, so we are going to go ahead and pour up, and we are going to have ourselves a nice IPA, hopefully. Look at that. Talk about designed and executed to hold their beers right there. You can see their logo in the gold. And we got a vibrant yellow color. I don't know if it's coming across or if it's not coming across, but over here it looks like a very vibrant, bright yellow. Oh, the nose on this one. The nose. Smells great. Tons of fruit, tons of citrus, and there is like a little bit of, not dank, but there is a little bit of that bite that lets you know this one might contain a little bit of bitterness. My God. That is really good. That is really, really good. Tons of juice. I do get a fair amount of citrus, and then it's actually a lot more dank than I thought it was going to be. A lot more dank than the nose let on. Very nice. That is bold and banging. I like that. That is what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into this shave. Yet again, we have the Mandels Burning. So it is another candles lit shave. I have that over on the windowsill behind me. And just cause I like having my bathroom, a little bit of fragrance, you know, good shit. All right, I saw your video today, and you already know. You already know, CDB. Oh, I love CDB, and the following is just me giving him a hard time. But I figured we would kick off Jank-Ass Tins Week, or Tin Tubs Week, or something of the sort. So today we're using Le Pere Lucien Cologne Fougere, and this comes in a wonderful, beautifully packaged tin. You cannot complain about that. Talk about a nice tin. Damn. It just gets you going, man. Wonderful, bright, traditional Fougere. Very green and herbaceous, bright, uplifting. I love it. So there we go. There's the tin. Is that what I think it is over here? Ever so slightly, perhaps? That might be a dent. Oh, Lord. It's the end of the world. So yeah, Jank-Ass Tins Week. We're going with Le Pere Lucien to kick it off. Jank-Ass Tins Week, Tin Tubs Week, however you want to do it. I have a PC hashtag and a more adult hashtag, Jank-Ass Tins, or Tin Tubs Week. However you want to go about it, join in. Let's have some fun at CDB's expense. We got the Thirsty Badger lather bowl all whipped up with this beautiful suds. And we got the Thäter Silvertip with the Silvertip Badger knot on top. This is the one that I got turned on to by So Sharp David's love for that knot. And I took it upon myself to see what all the hype was about. And I love that knot too. That's some good shit right there. That's a good old brush. I think it's about a 24 millimeter Silvertip Badger. Good stuff. Alright, so if you guys are totally unaware of what I'm going on about with the jank-ass tins and the tin tubs, Chris Bailey, or IAMCDB on YouTube, check him out. He is one of the staples in the wet shaving community, and a dude that I very much respect. I've been watching his channel since the very beginning of my wet shaving journey, actually before my wet shaving journey, because before I took the plunge in traditional wet shaving, I was actually watching the YouTube wet shavers for months before I actually took the plunge. I was still using a cart and gel and getting terrible shaves, and I was watching CDB and So Sharp David and Anthony Esposito and Shave Busta and Nick Shaves. I was watching all kinds of dudes before I actually took the plunge and committed to shaving this way for myself. And so I very much respect all those guys, all those gentlemen. And Chris Bailey is definitely no exception. I still watch his content regularly to this day. Good guy. But he gets fired up about certain things that crack me up, and every once in a while we have to give him a hard time. So feel free to join in just for fun on Jank-Ass Tins Week or Tin Tubs Week. And I know it's a Thursday, or by the time this airs it'll probably be Friday, but I don't give a damn. This is an impromptu decision. We are going to have a little bit of fun. Basically, I ask you guys, go watch that video of his where he's basically pointing out the flaws with shaving soaps in tins. And he's going on and on about it, and you know, he's being a little bit flippant, but he, all in all, he really believes this stuff. Like, these are his points and opinions, and I respect that, but I just don't care as much as he cares, and tins don't bother me at all. Alright, we got the Charcoal Goods level 2 right here, and we got the Persona Platinums that came with the HCNC order. So, as the blade inside, and that has the second use on it. And then we got, of course, the Alpha Outlaw handle. I don't know if it'll, there it is. The Alpha Outlaw handle, which is a beautiful universal style handle that goes pretty good with any stainless steel head. Alright, let's get into it. Le Pere Lucien, a soap that I have aired on the channel before, and it's one that I took with and tried for the first time traveling, actually. So I did take it on my travels, and it didn't suffer any dents, even though I didn't take any precautions to make it not dent. I threw it in a Safeway grocery bag, a plastic grocery bag at that. I know. Not environmentally sound, I know. Not the point I'm going to be making in this video. But I put it in a plastic Safeway bag with multiple samples of other soaps that were in plastic jars, tin jars, and plastic Safeway, or not Safeway, like Ziplocs. And they were all in my duffel bag, and they were getting thrown around. But basically the point of the whole thing is, even though I didn't take no precautions whatsoever, I didn't suffer any dents on my tin throughout my week-and-a-half long road trip. So things were getting tossed in the bag, things were getting pulled out of the bag, you know, day in, day out, no dents. So definitely a little bit more durable than CDB was giving it credit for. He he actually decided to hold one up with no dents on it and then flick it real hard, and that created a dent, and then he did it again and did it again and did it again, just to show that there's no trickery going on, which CDB is trustworthy. He's a stand-up guy, so no doubt there's no trickery there. But basically he was saying, you know, tubs are way more durable in relation to tins. Now, I have dropped a tin and it got a massive dent on the bottom of it, and I was bummed. I was like, damn, that is a nice dent. Doesn't really bother me though, because the soap inside was secured. There was no cracks. There was no, you know, didn't lose any product whatsoever. There was just now a huge dent in the tin. Now, on the other hand, I have dropped an industry standard plastic tub off of my sink, and the lid fucking cracked and a portion of the plastic shattered off, making it to where now not only was my soap exposed inside, but I couldn't rotate it and seal it properly because the lid portion was the portion that hit the ground, and that crack caused a piece of the plastic to shatter, making the whole damn thing rendered useless, because now it can't protect my soap. So you get a nice big dent in the side, looks ugly, or your whole damn jar's useless. I'm just fucking with you, CDB. That's a true story, but I'm just giving CDB a hard time. I know there's more than one side to a story, and CDB's word is not the end-all, be-all. And again, CDB is my boy, or at least I consider him a friend, and I'm just having fun at his expense. That's all I'm doing. And so please, 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 don't get out the pitchforks unless you want to. I have pitchforks too. We could go there if you want to go there. But no, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just giving CDB a hard time because I definitely don't see why he gets so fired up about tubs, or anybody else that gets fired up about tubs for that matter. I just don't get it. I understand wanting every single product to look pristine, but all these artisans have various levels of label quality. All these artisans have various levels of packaging quality. And it is what it is. I understand wanting the absolute best conditions every single time, but it's not realistic. It's not gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean? They could do everything right, and then UPS and FedEx could fuck it up on the way to your house. Like, it's, you know what I mean? The artisan can do everything in their power to package it to where it arrives flawless. And then UPS or FedEx could mess it up and ruin your package before it gets to you. So it's not reasonable to think that the packaging or the end product, by the time it gets to your den, that it's gonna be without flaw. And then just natural occurrences happen, like dropping your soap, your tub of soap. That shit just happens. Like, whether or not you have a tub with a waterproof label and plastic tub and the whole 9 yards, natural occurrences are going to make it to where over time that is no longer going to be in pristine condition, and you're just not going to be able to showcase it as if it were brand new, 5 years down the road. It's just not likely. The waterproof label might sustain scratches over the course of years. Like I said, the tub, God forbid you drop it from countertop height like I did. It may, I'm not saying it will, because CDB actually, he actually demonstrated that in his video where he did it with one of his tubs. And he did mention he purposefully used Signature soaps, which had a slightly thinner tin tub, so it was more susceptible to dents and all that, but that's kind of besides the point. But, you know, he did drop them from sink height level, which was out of the camera frame, but we believe him because we have no reason not to. But the tin sustained a dent, and the tub didn't sustain any visible damage. Now, that's cool, that time, that specific instance. But I guarantee you, when that plastic tub cracks and shatters, that tin tub is still going to be protecting the soap. Even though it has a ton of dents in it, it's still gonna be flawless in terms of protecting the product inside and doing its job, which is just to keep the soap stored over time. The appearances of the tub are going to degrade. That's just the way it is. Natural occurrences are gonna happen. That's just the way it is. Damn. This razor is the shit. The Charcoal Goods level 2. I'm on a rant. Just doing my thing though with the razor. But very enjoyable shave. I love the way this razor feels. Anyhow. So, I didn't really spend too much time plotting the points I was going to make, more or less freestyling, but I was just smiling from ear to ear when I was watching Chris's video today, because I was just like, here we go again with the jank-ass tins. Here we go again. So, I'm sure you will watch this video, because I'm going to do the hashtag JankAssTins week. So I'm sure Chris will watch the video, and I look forward to his comment and feedback. This should be fun. I remember when Chris and Shave Busta used to go back and forth giving each other shit. Again, all of this shit talk is and jabbing fun at Chris is just purely just for fun, just to get a rile out of them. So that's all it is. So, cheers, guys. Alright, let's get this lather off. We had a wonderful shave. Much like the wonderful tins that the wonderful Pere Lucien is packaged in, we had a wonderful shave, and I think we had a wonderful rant. Now, obviously, everybody's going to have their own opinions about tins versus tubs, and some people might like one versus the other, and some people, like me, might not really care too much one way or the other. But I do think it's funny, so I had to. Sometimes wet shaving's too serious, and we need to take a step back and have some fun. So, Lancaster Razor Works towel to wipe these suds off. Now, I'll take a second to talk a little bit about the shave now that I'm winding down. But if you haven't tried Pere Lucien, it's one that I slept on for a long time because I kind of had it in the old school realm. And it is a little spendy considering, but it is an imported product. But man, I really liked it. It kind of is reminiscent of like Fine Accoutrements before they reformulated with Goodfellas Smile. But before that, like old school Fine Accoutrements, it's somewhat reminiscent to that. So all in all, it's like a classic soap base. Really good stuff. And this traditional Cologne Fougere scent is wonderful. Bright, green, and herbaceous. I like it. Alright. I'm going to finish this off with some Purely Skinful's Fougere Luxe, which is similar in that it's bright and green, but instead of being herbaceous, this one kind of has like a sparkling citrus to it. And for me, this one takes the cake when it comes to Fougere scents. This is just fucking awesome when it comes to Fougere scents. And let's get round 2 because it's Purely Skinful and it's my favorite aftershave in the whole of wet shaving. This aftershave splash here takes the cake. This is my favorite aftershave splash. Really good stuff, and I know this is gonna leave my skin feeling wonderful. I'm gonna get it up on the forehead, get it on the elbows. Fuck it. All right, guys. Jank Ass Tins Week, or Tin Tubs Week, if you want to keep it PC. But let's join in if you feel like it, just for fun, just to give CDB a hard time for kind of getting on an old man rant about tin tubs. So, thank you guys for watching. I definitely appreciate you. Let's have some fun, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.